The Heian period of Japan started in 794 AD and ended in 1185 AD. In today's video, we will go over the mythology of the Heian period as well as the art during this time period, which was considered the golden era of Japan. During this time period, the Japanese began to see a rapid rise in Buddhism, which led to a vast increase in the stories being told, the art being produced, and the overall mythology behind this great era. One of those myths was about Abe no Seimi, a sort of Japanese magician who could control goblins, channel spirits, and predict the future. It is said that he was born in 921 AD and died around 1005 AD. As you can see, he is a beloved figure in Japan based off the statues that are still up about him. That is only one of the many figures in this time period that are so important. But myths were not the only thing to come out of Japan during this time. Yamato-e is a style of Japanese paintings that I think everyone has probably seen at least once in their life. As you can see in the pictures, the art is very unique to Japan, showcasing a kind of three-dimensional painting. The paintings also show what everyday life could have been like back then. If you look at the art from civilizations at war, it depicts the battles that were going on. Yamato-e is a very sharp contrast depicting people playing under cherry blossom trees or people playing instruments. This would suggest that they are enjoying their lives and that their society as a whole was able to provide for their citizens enough to be able to pursue the arts and the literature that was coming out during this time. To wrap up this section on art, the art was traditionally on scrolls, and they all seem to use bright yellow or gold somewhere in the paintings, which could suggest how well off they were doing. Moving on to the literature of the period, one of the most famous works is called the Tale of Genji. Unfortunately, the original manuscript does not exist anymore, but the book can still be read to this day. It originally came out sometime before 1020 AD, which means that it is over 1,000 years old and is still talked about to this day. This shows how progressive this time period was. The novel revolves around Hikaru Genji, whose father was the emperor but died not too long after Hikaru's birth. Essentially, it is about Hikaru's multiple affairs until he settles down and moves away. The book is 54 chapters and is divided into 3 sections. Finally, I would talk about the music of the time period. It is called the ganku and is considered Japanese classical music used for imperial court. It also was used for dances. If you are wondering what it sounds like, that is what is in the background. That is the background music that has been going through this whole video.